All right. So what I'm pulling from here is my debate notebook from when I've debated Calvinism several times, and so I have them all listed here. And it's going to be really hard for me because, as you probably know, Leighton, in my debate notebook, I actually have my response underneath each verse. But I'm going to try to hold that and let you talk. And these are mostly from the New American Standard, in case anybody wants to know. And we're going to begin with Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5. Yes, many of these passages are going to seem very familiar to those of you who are interested in this debate. But here's what it says, Leighton. Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5 says, "Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart were only evil continually." So that sounds like it's talking about what mankind is like, and it seems to say that the thoughts of their hearts are only evil continually. So what say you? Does this not prove total depravity, which is the section of text that we're going to look at first?
Right. The way in which Calvinists are applying this text is to say this is a universal condition of all people from birth. They can't help it ultimately because God decreed, because of the fall of Adam, for everybody to be like this. And therefore, this is just the universal condition of all humanity. Does that what the verse says? No. These people that he's addressing at this time are in this condition because they have become that way, not that they were born that way. And there's exceptions. It says Noah and his family were upright. So obviously, it's not talking about universal condition. You may say, well, the reason they're upright is because God elected them and irresistibly regenerated them, making them upright. Okay, where does the verse say that? So in other words, the verse doesn't say enough to prove Calvinism or any Calvinistic doctrine for that matter. It just shows that the people of that time had become very evil and God even regretted making them. I even heard one Calvinist on a podcast saying, I don't understand why God's regretting making them and kind of, getting upset about this. Why didn't he just elect more people? In other words, why not just elect more like Noah, regenerate more people, and then you don't have to regret making them? It just doesn't fit the narrative, the context, anything within the scripture to come to a Calvinistic conclusion about that verse.